What are you ready for, Carter? What do you think I'm gonna do? Scream at you? Call you names?
Wouldn't be the first time.
It's true. I get ugly with you. The worst part of me comes out. Why do you want to see it?
I don't.
Good. Then leave, for both our sakes. Do what you should have done the first time you found me. Walk away.
It was a hot day back then. You remember? I remember I thought that someone had tried to kill you. Because the place was a mess and there was glass everywhere. But that didn't make sense because the guards were still standing outside. And then I saw you sitting there. You're a wreck. And that stood out to me because you were always so nicely dressed and clean and you looked like hell.
Like hell?
Yeah. And then I realized that it wasn't because you were unshaven or because your clothes were a mess. It was your eyes. And they weren't just black, they were bottomless, and there was no light at all, and that's why I couldn't leave you.
Big mistake.
Maybe not. It was definitely a life-altering moment. Let's say I left. What would have happened to you? What would have happened to me, for that matter? Doubt we'd have gotten together. You wouldn't be Michael's father. We wouldn't have made Morgan. Maybe your life would have been better, but you know what? Maybe it would have been worse. And we're never gonna know. Because I didn't leave you all those years ago, and I'm not leaving you now.
What are you doing?
Straightening up.
Since when?
I'm not a slob anymore, you know. I have kids. I pick up after them all the time.
I like the way the place looks.
Well, I decorated this place, and I don't want to see it trashed.
Why did you decorate this place when I bought it? Did you think that we were gonna get back together, and then when you moved in here, then the house would look the way you want it to look?
If I decorated this place for myself, it wouldn't look like this. These are your colors. They're dark and they're rich. Like the inside of a wallet. That's how I described your old penthouse to someone once.
Before I destroyed it.
That was a bad time, Sonny.
We've had many of those.
You feel like that now, but when your mood changes...
What happened to hate me, Carly? What happened to never forgive me because of what I did to Jason?
I'll hate you later.
No, do it now, because it's better than pity.
That's not what this is about.
Well, what is this about? I mean, you're straightening up, you're trying to keep me talking, I know that. Because you think it's gonna heal me, it's gonna make me well. Why would you want me to be well? Then I'm a selfish bastard. I fight with you, I make you cry, and I gotta tell you, half the time I'm not even sorry.
Oh, yes, you are.
Well,
I know you are. Sonny, you get this look on your face when you realize you've done or said something that you can't take back, and it's more than regret.
it doesn't matter if I'm sorry anyway, I'm just gonna do it again. I promise that I'm not, and then I keep doing it again, you know. I've hurt you more than you've ever been hurt in your life. Am I right?
Sometimes.
Well, that's my greatest talent, hurting people. You should know better than anybody. So why are you here? What do you expect to get from this? What happened to being on your own? Being independent? Jax has gone, what, 5 minutes and you know?
Do not bring Jackson.
Well, I thought he treated you well. Well, when did that start? When he, you know, got you to lie for him, got you in bed, then he split on you?
I'm not gonna fight.
I'm not fighting. I'm just trying to get things straight in my head. It's kind of confusing right now. I thought that Jax was, he's so wonderful and all. I guess I missed it.
You know why I'm here?
No.
Because Jason asked me to be. Or otherwise, there's no way I'd be in the same room with you right now. Because you're right, Jax left me. He took off, and I feel unwanted and worthless right now, and I'm stuck in the same room with the only person I know who is more self-destructive than I am. And you are ready to wreck yourself, and so am I. This is a really bad combination.
There's an easy solution to that.
What's that? And don't say for me to leave, because we both know that's not gonna happen. And down deep, you don't want me to. Because you know you need me.
Then we're both fools. I actually, I don't even remember the first time I met you. You were some trashy girl just used to hang around with Jason and...
I thought highly of you, too.
Well, you might have thought I was garbage, but I was rich and I know how much you respect money.
If you're asking if I'd rather be rich than poor, absolutely. Would I use someone to pay my way? We both know the answer to that one, Sonny. But you needed money. Made you feel powerful. Made you feel like you were in control. You couldn't stand for people to think that they were better than you. And I knew that from the first time I saw you in your perfect suit with your perfect manners. And I thought, man, there is a man who has clawed his way out of the gutter.
Doesn't matter how high you climb, you always know where you came from. And you always know how easy it is to fall.
Yeah, I guess that's what we always had in common. Maybe that's why you never liked me. Because I was about where you came from, not about where you wanted to be.
Hey, what do you mean I never liked you? I married you 3 times.
Yeah, which means I married you too, so you're right, I guess we're both fools.
I never really knew you. I just thought that you would, you were just some girl who loved herself. And then you turn around and you surprise me. You would stand up. You would be loyal. And then you would do something, like tell some vicious lie, and I'm like, wait, I didn't get it, and I still kind of don't get it. I mean, look, here. You lost your mind because of me. Wait, you lost your mind because of me, and here you are, back for more. I am falling into this hole that's so dark and deep that I'm not sure if I can get out of it. And if you're not careful, I'm gonna drag you with me.
Did you talk to my doctors when I was sick? Did they tell you anything that was going on with me? You didn't drive me crazy, Sonny. It was the kidnapping. It was thinking Michael was dead and getting him back and having him blame me. I was hit with one thing after another, and I couldn't get my legs underneath me, and I finally broke. Which I have to admit was pretty terrifying because the one thing I could always count on was myself. I may screw things up royally, but I will always bounce back.
I took that away from you.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
When?
I took that.
When did you take it away from me? All the times you yelled at me? All the times you were unfair to me? How about the time I was unfair to you? Sonny, how about all the things I said and did to you? I'm not saying it's right, the way we treat each other and the way we talk to each other. We should be ashamed. And I think we are ashamed. But it's just as much my fault as it is yours. Don't stand there and blame yourself for my breakdown. Because I gotta tell you, I don't blame myself for what's going on with you right now.
I knew it was coming. I knew it. I felt it. I couldn't cover. I couldn't cover.
Let me tell you something, this is not your fault. Okay, what's happening with you right now, it's just something that happens, Sonny. It's not your fault.
I didn't mean to frighten Emily. She made me happy. I was happy. What the hell's wrong with being happy? I stopped worrying. I bought a new car. I wasn't angry at Jason anymore. I wasn't angry at you. Everything seemed fine. But inside I knew something was coming. I'd be laughing. The next second, everything broken on the floor. It's like a riptide. It's like being in a riptide, you know, the current is so strong, the water is coming at you. You try to swim and you try to get out. By the time you know it, you can't get back to shore. The water pulls you under. And then you drown.
You're not gonna drown, Sonny, because I'm not gonna let you.
That's always been your problem. You don't know when to cut your losses.
What are you doing?
Hallelujah. What's it look like I'm doing?
Max said there was no more liquor in the house.
I don't care what Max says. Max doesn't know everything, does he? I get to do whatever I want in my house, whenever I want.
You shouldn't be drinking.
Why? Because it's gonna mess with my head? It's gonna... I don't care.
Getting drunk is only gonna make a bad situation worse.
How much... How much worse can it get, Carly? I mean, here we are, back where we started. How many years? How many children? One baby that wasn't even born? We break up, we make up. You got to be smarter than this, Carly. You gotta know, you gotta just know when to walk away.
I'll make you some food.
Wait. I don't want any food. I don't want any... I don't want to be helped. I don't want to be saved.
Well, that's just too bad because I'm gonna save you. I'm gonna save you because you're the father of my children. I'm gonna save you because I need you in my life. So you can get so drunk that you can't even stand, but you're not driving me away.
Wait! I gotta do this on my own.
You can't do it on your own.
If I kiss you, will you go?
That's not gonna make me leave.
Well, I know, but it's worth a try. Just, I mean, when, you know what I mean?